Oh, we live.
Yo. What they do?
Welcome to the Red Cup Podcast. It's Red Cup Friday.
Friday. Turn up. What they do?
Well, it's actually Thursday if you guys are watching this live, but it is what it is. It's Red Cup Friday in our minds. We drop the podcast on Fridays, so here it is. We told y'all we was gonna figure out how to get it live, and I guess we done figured it out.
A little bit.
We're still trying, so I'm gonna try to get this audio along with the visual. And let's get it.
All right.
So what's up, bro?
Ain't nothing, just riding the vibe and ride. You know what I'm saying?
Riding and vibing and riding.
Hey, all day, that's how I'm living. I ain't even got my red cup. God dang.
Neither. I said I'm slipping. Last week when we thought we was live, I had a red cup. This week I ain't even got no red cup. I got some in here, but I ain't got nothing, fixed.
Yeah, that's cool. We just vibing, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ain't nothing. But what it is, though.
What's up, y'all? We finally got a visual. Hey, y'all. Hey, I'm your girl, TT. And that is your boy.
Tony Twice. What they do?
Twice. So, this week, we have an exciting topic. Well, I think it's exciting. I think it's real. And I just wanted to pick your brain about it twice. We're going to jump right in. We ain't got no sports to talk about. Ain't nothing popped off in sports. Oh, you see, Gorilla Glue Girl got a half fix. Got the little African dude saved the day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She doing her shit got locked up too.
For what?
Her account got locked. Her GoFundMe, they locked it up. They said that too many people reporting it as fraudulent. She ain't getting over 23 grand though. It wasn't no 500. It was 23 bands.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know where I heard that 500 from. The girl ain't get that much money, but she donated like 20,000 to charity.
Yeah, she was going to, but she couldn't get. I mean, they locked up account at 23. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, she is still stuck on there. I mean, she can't do nothing with it. Well, as of right now, as of the day, like she can't do nothing with it. The last time I heard. You know what I'm saying? Like they might go through the process and open that bitch up, but right now ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know that. So they can. So basically, like, so what happens when GoFundMe lock up your account? Do they keep the money or they give the money back to people who donated?
I think they refund it back to the people who donated, but it's about investigation right now, so it ain't like it just stuck. You know what I'm saying? In limbo. They may give it back to her, but right now it's just in limbo. You know what I'm saying?
So somebody can hate on you and report your GoFundMe.
I mean, it got to be a lot of people. It ain't just gonna be 1, 2 people. You know what I'm saying?
But I know that. But I'm saying I know people was upset with her because they felt like it was her fault and she didn't need no help. Which that's messed up. Yes, she did something dumb. I agree that it was stupid, but she didn't do it. I don't think that girl knew that her hair was gonna get stuck like that. Now the white girl who did it after her, she knew because she already had an example. The black dude who glued that fucking cup to his lip, he knew because he already has an example.
You said it was another girl that did that, man?
A white girl with some pink, like she had like a pink short haircut. And she did it like this week. It looked like and she was trying to comb that shit out. That shit was not going nowhere. But she already knew what was going to happen. You just seen what the black girl went through. And she started a GoFundMe. It was almost like she was trying to mock her to the T. Basically to say, bitch, if y'all going to let her come up like that, then let me catch me a cool 20.
Well, that's good for her then. She got her old 20.
Yep, she got it. If she even got it. But if somebody reported the black girl page, they need to report hers too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that white girl didn't get shit. You know what I'm saying? If that's what her intentions was. Nobody ain't like, no, I'm saying, not saying that we got fooled by the black girl, but Oh, somebody got to take responsibility for their actions at this point. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but I think okay, but this is my thing. The black lady the black lady took responsibility for her actions. If you ask me, she
Yeah,
said, "Yeah, she made a mistake. She didn't know that was gonna happen. She tried everything to fix it on her own, and the only reason that she even came to the internet is because she didn't know what else to do, and she was hoping that somebody else had a good idea of how she could fix the situation." So to me, I just feel like
yeah. She took. She
she
did what
messed
she.
up, but she owned that she messed up, and she was just looking for help. She didn't expect the GoFundMe and all of this. Well, at first she said she started the GoFundMe to try to help her get some money to get some wigs and stuff, because I guess she didn't have the money to get nothing to cover that hair up after they cut off that ponytail in the back. But she said she never expected it to grow the way that it did. And so she was like, when she saw how much it grew, she was gonna donate to like people who is live. Yeah. So if somebody come to your door on the live, guess what you gotta do? You gotta answer it.
Nah, my brother left his keys at that bed and he couldn't get in the
Oh.
house. But yeah, man,
But
that's
yeah,
that.
she was like, she was just gonna donate the extra money that she didn't need to like some people that she knew that was struggling or needed help in her neighborhood. Like, and that's what she was gonna do with it, which is very noble of her. She could have took the money and came up with it, remodel her own damn house or something. But she was thinking about others, and then I understand why people were saying she didn't even need the money for a wig, because Beyonce hairdresser offered to make her a custom wig, and he's gonna come like make a custom wig for her and install it for her so she
Yeah,
can have her some hair, which is a big deal. You know what I'm saying? And Portia Williams from Housewives of Atlanta, she is sending her a package from her wig line too. So I guess people was like, well, she don't need nothing else. Why would you block somebody else's blessing? Like that was a blessing she didn't
I
even
mean,
see coming.
it
She didn't
still
even go
wasn't.
out.
That still wasn't fraud or anything. I mean, if she set that up, then like she felt like she needed help, it probably wasn't even her that set it up. But you know, you capitalize on your popularity at this point. You know what I'm saying? We're a capitalist society. You know what I'm saying? So if you can capitalize on anything, like, hey, go ahead and do it. If y'all gonna donate, it ain't like somebody gave her $10,000 or nothing like that. People get $1, $2, $3, $4. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll put me a GoFundMe up right now. If I get 100 bands, hey,
Well,
I'm put,
what your GoFundMe gonna be for, bro?
hey man, I need some help, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Shit.
Help,
Hey,
help with what, bro?
man, I need some help. I mean, shit, I'm crippled. Like, you know what I'm saying? I need to
The
go.
thoughts and
Ooh,
views and opinions
you
of
know
Tony
what?
Price do not directly affect the Red Cup Podcast.
Now, what I'm gonna try to do, I want to get me a date with Mary Jane, man. So I need to get me a whole bunch of money to look like one of the Mary Jane folks who should be dating, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about
What?
the real Mary Jane, not Gabrielle, but Mary Jane. So that means I need to go on TV shows. I need to get me some acting lessons and shit. You know what I'm saying? So put the GoFundMe up. Y'all
But
go ahead
ain't
and fund this shit.
nobody finna give you no damn money for
What
no
am I
goddamn
doing?
actress. You gotta go to LA and struggle like the rest of the people in Hollywood.
But what if you ain't got to though? That's what GoFundMe for. You know what I'm
That is
saying?
not what GoFundMe is for. I will mark your page fraudulent, bitch, because you showing out. You ain't even thinking
I
that
ain't
it's
lying
good.
though. What about the little chick though? The little chick who got fucked up this week too by leaving her children in the hotel while she went to go work at Little Caesar. But they blessed her. She got
But
about 50
she needs
bands.
okay. Now that's a total different situation. Cause to me, that lady deserved it. Like I didn't even know they made a GoFundMe for. I heard about her situation like week before last, but or not this week, but last week is what I heard about her situation last week. But I do feel like she deserved it because obviously ain't nobody can leave their kids in a hotel if they can help it. And
Yeah.
it ain't like she went to go to the strip club. She went to work. And her oldest child is 10. You know how old I was when my daddy used to leave me at home with my brothers? I was not 10. I
You was
was
younger
younger
than
than
that?
that when I started having to babysit.
Damn. Not me. I
Hell,
mean,
when I was in elementary school, like first, second, third grade, I used to have to walk to school and walk home by myself and let myself in. I had a key on a long ass shoestring.
so 10-year-old, what grade you in? Like
10, you're in either, if your birthday on time,
fourth.
you in the fourth grade. If your birthday late, you in the third grade.
Oh yeah, I believe my little nephew with my son all the time, man. When I
See,
go
that's
to the
what I'm
gym.
saying. So, black parent in the black households, a lot of these children been babysitting since they were 6. Let's be real. They know how to make their own noodles in the microwave. These kids can watch their stuff, but should they? No, they shouldn't. But it's been happening in the black community for years. So I'm pretty sure she didn't think nothing of it. She was like, y'all stay here. Probably close the door. Don't open the door for nobody till I get back. I gotta go to work. I'll be back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just, it's sad. Maybe she don't have a village of people to help her. But now that with her GoFundMe money, maybe she can afford daycare. Daycare high as shit.
And she got 50 grand. She better.
Yeah,
Oh
she
man.
can definitely afford some good daycare now. Because daycare is high as shit. So I hope, but then she probably got to use that for court costs and lawyer fees to get her off that charge.
What
It's
I mean,
tough.
endangered child endangerment? What they hit her
Yeah,
with?
probably in child abandonment too.
I don't know, but I mean, I don't know. I hope she be straight though. You know what I'm saying? She need to get a little baby daddy out there. They need to tip need to watch who they be having the baby with. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true. I can't front. That's true. It is true. But sometimes when you in love and a nigga is showing you his representative and then you get pregnant and he don't want to be responsible, now his representative is now gone and it's up to you to make it happen because you don't have a choice. And if you don't, if he's not willing to help you and you can't get blood from maternal, so what you gonna do? You got to figure out how to make it happen on your own, and that's what single mothers across America do all the time, and that's what she was doing, figuring out how to make it on her own.
So you think niggas present their representative, or that's just who y'all see?
Females and niggas present their representative in the beginning, and then once they get comfortable with your ass, they start to show their true colors. And it's up to you whether you want to see those red flags or not. Because a lot of times you be in love already and you ignore those red flags because the representative was so enticing. But you fall in love with a bitch representative, you don't fall in love with plenty of representatives, and you done been representative of yourself to the hoe or to
I
a
don't,
3 or 4.
I don't think people fake like that though. I mean, I think
Bruh,
people.
stop
I,
your bullshit.
I don't think people. I think people are who they are. I don't think you can change who you is. I think that you may be so infatuated with this person, and you see them as the person that you want them to be, but you just. I mean, because people can't change. You can't. If you're a flawed nigga, you're a flawed nigga. It ain't no way you can cover that up. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
agree. No, no, fuck no. Let me tell you how a
nah,
fuck nigga can cover that shit up because it's been done several times. Niggas
nah.
will tell you, okay, what's up, mom? You know what I'm saying? You want to go out? Who knows where he got the money from to take you out on that nice first date? Who knows? And then you be like, okay, well, who knows who car he borrowed? You don't never see that car again. You be like, oh man, my car broke down on me the other day. I'm pissed off. Car was never his, but that's what he's shooting you, and you believe he got a car because he had a
Hold on.
car on the first date. So
Okay, one
then
second, one second, one second. So is this a real scenario, or are you just making this one up? Like,
no,
you
this
know what I'm saying?
real. This real. You know it's real because of the details. I knew you was gonna do that shit, you fucker. You,
Okay, okay, because
anyways,
well,
and then you ask me, well, what's up with your car? When you gonna get your car fixed? Man, I don't know. Man said he gotta get the part and this and that. So then you realize, okay, the car never coming back. Then it used to be in the beginning, I'm gonna hit you up on my lunch breaker. Good morning, I'm on my way to work. Now all of a sudden them text messages stop. And then you realize they calling you in the middle of the day when you at work. And you be like, okay, well, what happened to you being at work? They'll never address what happened to that job. Oh, I was off today. Then you find out, oh, okay, now months going on and on, and you realize it slowly, oh, this nigga been full of shit. But you
now
didn't know at
see,
the beginning that's representative shit.
No, what I mean, well, if them are the things or the qualities that you look for in a mate or whatever like that about the car and the job and stuff like that, people probably they probably can not even front. They just like if you want to make a good impression on somebody, you want to.
As a
You know what
representative.
I'm saying? That's not a rep. Like
That is a representative.
okay,
because you're representing yourself like you got your shit together and you don't. That is a representative. The real you is broke, busted, and fucking disgusted. That's the real you.
No, because like blood raw, like okay, just say, okay, I have if I go on a date, you know what I'm saying, with a chick, and I'm gonna take her to, I'm gonna take her to the best restaurant, you know what I'm saying, that I can afford. You know what I'm saying, I might go get me a brand new fit, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna go get, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna wear my best cologne, I'm gonna wear all the best of my shit. But like, once we get into a relationship, or you know what I'm saying, we have some type of, you know what I'm saying, we getting past first base or second, whatever. We're not going to the best restaurant all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna wear my best cologne all the time. I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that's a representative. I think that's just a part of me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna put my best foot forward. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna come to you and just like, okay, you come back to my house. Okay, I'm gonna get my house spotless. You understand? Then
That's
I'm gonna put on,
because you representing yourself in this light, like this is how you giving it up. But in all reality, this is only how you giving it up. This one time, you're showing, yes, that may be a part of you, but that's not who you are all the time. So don't show nobody something on a first date that is not conducive to how you're really gonna live life. So basically, you saying I'm taking this whole to Ruth Chris because it's our first date and I want to impress her, which is representative action. But once we start smashing, this whole going to Applebee's or Chick-fil-A with me, that's representative shit, bruh.
oh, because okay, just like we know what I'm saying, if I'm in a relationship with her, right? Like okay, first sooner we talk, boom, we gonna go to know what I'm saying, to the best
You see the
restaurant or whatever.
comments? Hold on, I hear you, brother. Do you see the comments?
Nah.
Look at it, click the comments, but go ahead, keep talking.
But we going to like, okay, so if like when I meet the chick, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna take her to the best I'm gonna take her to the best restaurant, you know what I'm saying, that I can afford at the time, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm gonna do all the best of me kind of shit, right? You know what I'm saying? We get in a relationship, okay, on the regular Thursday, we're gonna go to eat know what I'm saying, Outback, or know what I'm saying, Long House, something like that. But then on anniversary, we're gonna go to the best. So you mean it within the relationship? That's also you representing somebody else? Because
no,
I'm not gonna
it's not realistic. This is the thing. It's not realistic to expect the highest of the high all the time, but at the same time, if that's how you coming out the gate, like that's how you giving it up, then you're giving this woman the illusion that this is how you're gonna wine and dine her. Don't present yourself to her one way and then switch it up. Now, in the middle of a relationship, of course, sometimes you're gonna go to the Ruth Chris, for celebrate holidays, whatever, and then you'll go to your Outback on a regular Thursday. We don't feel like cooking. I understand all of that, but you're saying on the first date you gonna pull out all of the loops and chains, or however they say it. But then when the rest of the days come after she get comfortable with you, you gonna be like, man, listen, we finna hit up Applebee's, and you gotta wait till our anniversary to go back to Ruth Chris.
I'm not saying Applebee's, but you put your best foot forward on special occasion. A first date is a special occasion. You don't get special occasion treatment on any day. You know what I'm saying? When it's anniversaries, Valentine's Day, your birthday, and you know what I'm saying, that's when you get the top of the line treatment. You don't get it. Like,
okay, so tell me this. when you do all of that, because I don't know how a first date could be a special occasion because you don't even know her to know if she's worth a special occasion. You're trying to get to know if she's worth special occasion. That's what a first date is about.
If she worked a date, then she get special treatment. Not because of her, because of me. You know what I'm saying? This is a special date.
So you don't even know if she worked a date. You saw her, you thought she looked good. You asked her out on a date, so she obliged your request, and y'all win.
No, first date is for me. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't know if she's special or not, but if we're going on a date, it's special to me. If I'm willing to take you out on a date, that means that you're somebody that I'm interested in that I think is special. You understand me? So I'm going to pull out all stops. You know what I'm saying? And
you hustling backwards, bro. Because you can't pull out all the stops on the bitch you don't even know is worth it. What if she get on that first date and embarrass the whole fuck out your ass at Ruth Chris? What if she get in there and don't know how to pronounce hors d'oeuvres and be like, what they say? What if she get in there and whole embarrass your ass? Then what? You didn't even know she was worth that kind of date.
That's a risk that you take anyway. Like what?
Bro, like that is not no risk you take on no first date. That's representative ass shit.
So okay. Well, just tell me this. So when on the first date that you'd rather go to Applebee's and graduate to Ruth Chris?
Absolutely, because on this first date, I don't know if I like you. You don't know if you like me. So we're going to get to know each other. The purpose of a first date is to basically have 21 questions back and forth. That is the purpose of a first date. That is the whole purpose of you going out with somebody for the first time is to get to know them. You don't know them. You don't know what she's worth. You don't know her background. She could be a real hood, gutter snipe ass bitch, and you be embarrassed in there on that first date. While you trying to say it's a special occasion, but to her it's just a free meal that she trying to get leftovers to go feed her children with.
But them are the risks that you take. But there also could be, this could be your wife. This could be, that the first time you meet the person that you're going to be with for the rest of your life. And so your first encounter, you want to make it special. Like
you want to make it special because you want to represent yourself that like you're a special guy to this quote unquote special lady. That I don't care how you want to twist it, turn. This wasn't even our topic tonight. But I don't care how you want to twist it, turn it. That is some representative ass shit. Period, bro. But listen, it's some comments in here. I'm gonna read them to you. Just because you can't pull them up. Let me read them to you. It says, don't introduce me to something that you can't maintain.
But who said you can't maintain this? Okay, so I need to understand where y'all coming from with this, because if I can afford it, so what you said, is it about affording it, that you can afford it, or that this is
that you're gonna keep up? That you're gonna keep up. Don't start off a relationship buying me flowers every Friday, and then after we start smashing, the flowers stop coming. Don't do that. That's flawed. That's representative ass shit. That's sending me them flowers. Because now that you comfortable and you done got the goods, now you ain't sending the flowers no more. That means you're not a flower giving man. You was a flower giving man to get what you wanted. That's representative ass shit. Here go another. Go ahead.
I just think it's levels to it. You know what I'm saying? When you meet a female, you know what I'm saying, there are certain things that you get, because like a female may get like 1,000,001 hits on her date. So you have to stand out. You know what I'm saying? So the things that you do, like, you're not falling in love with the date, or you're not being interested in the date, where we go, what we doing. It's like the thing is that we're going to get in the best possible situation. You know what I'm saying? And if the restaurant is the best situation or whatever, you know what I'm saying, that we can chop it up, that we can talk, because we can go to the best restaurant ever and have the best date ever. But if there's no energy, if our chemistry don't, you know what I'm saying, mesh, then it's dead. You know what I'm saying?
So you would rather, hold on, before I read you this next comment, you would rather go to a Ruth Chris or Ocean Prime, I can't think of another one right now. But you would rather go spend your money on those a la carte places that cost a lot of money to feed her. You spend about $100 on y'all meal, 150 on y'all meal and drinks and stuff. You would rather do that and find out in that setting that that woman is not worth you dating and throw that money away than to do something more civil like go out for ice cream, go out for coffee, or something like that small to get to know her, to pick her brain, to see who she is intellectually, because your woman will be a representative of you. So let's say you go on this first date and you pick Chris and y'all don't ride together. She say, I don't trust getting in the car with you. I'm going to drive myself. And she show up in some hot shorts and a tube top and a itty bitty ponytail, greased up like Gorilla Glue. Girl had her hair greased up. And she walking the Ruth Chris like that with some hairstyle slides. How you going to feel?
Okay, well, let's say this. Once we get to a first date status, that we have communicated. We just don't meet up. Like, we just don't, okay, oh, what's your name? What's your name? Okay, let's go have dinner on our first date here. We have chopped it up.
You do your first date conversation before you actually have a first date.
Well, it's not it's preliminary question that you ask to know if you even want to go on a first date. So there's certain things there's certain guidelines that she have to follow up on to get to that point. You understand me? So when you going on the first date, it's not like this going to be our first encounter, our first time meeting, or anything like that. So the first time that we go on a date,
your first time meeting, you had to have met her to get on a date.
That's what I'm saying. So this is not the first. Like you're gonna know this person. You're gonna know this person. You know what I'm saying? The basis of her, like, you know what I'm saying? Her, like. So the first date is to check out the energy. So for me, I would like to get in the best situation that I can be to feel the energy. You understand me? Like, and if I'm going to, I would like to go to a date setting. If I'm going to Applebee's, it's going to be kids. It's going to be like all kind of, you know what I'm saying, ruckus in there. You know what I'm saying? People come in there just to vibe. You understand me? Like, and you going to like little bars or anything like that, it's people in there with different intents. But if you're going to a place like a place where people go on dates that is known for dating, you know what I'm saying, which you may spend a little bit more money, which money is not the objective. You understand me? Because you spend $100 on a meal, then you spend that on a meal anyway. You understand me? It's to get in the best.
On a meal anyway.
I'm saying it's for you to get in the best situation, you know what I'm saying, to feel the energy, to see if there's going to be a second date. You understand me?
As a woman, I don't even want to go nowhere like that with you on the first date. I don't. I still would have. I'm still feeling you out. Like I just don't like. It don't have to be Applebee's, but it don't have to be Prime 112 or Ocean's Prime, whatever that restaurant is. I think both of them is a restaurant, or Ruth Chris. It don't have to be that, and it don't have to be. I just think that I want to go somewhere. Like, for me, a good first date is like where you go and you paint the little things, like somewhere where y'all can sit down and really talk and get to know each other and figure out who each other are at the core. Like, that's important to me for a first date. Yeah, we may have conversed over the phone or whatever, exchanged numbers when we met or whatever, but I feel like, see how you react, see your body language to certain conversations and stuff. Like, that's important stuff for a first date. It's not about whining and dining her, because you don't even know that she worth that at the first date.
Okay, okay, we're basically saying the same thing, but you're saying that you shouldn't be cheap with it. But if I'm saying that I want to get in the best situation with it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying I want to have intimacy. Like, I want this to be, I just wanted to be the best situation for me, for her to get to know me the
okay,
best.
So tell me this. Okay, I'm sorry to cut you off. What's the second date then?
It depends on what the vibe is. You understand me? Because if we're the first date is for us to test each other energy. You know what I'm saying? To see how we interact with one another. You understand me? So if the energy is good, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm trying to have fun on the second date. You understand me? Like going to going to somewhere to have fun, like Top Golf or, you know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
if we going into a vibe that know what I'm saying, that we need to be into it or whatever like that, know what I'm saying? Then we check out the next restaurant. Know what I'm saying? The restaurant is not the
So
it's
how you
for the
think she gonna how you think she gonna react from Ruth Chris? Then the next day she going to Top Golf. How you
but
think?
I mean, if the location that we go on in, because of the amount of money that it costs, you know what I'm saying? If that's what she's attracted to, then most likely there's not going to be a second date. You
The
understand?
comments say, nope, I need a boat trip after for a second date after Prime. Private jet me, please.
I mean that if because like I'm saying, if we're going to Root Chris or whatever, if we're going to these places that you feel like have status on it or whatever, I don't really care about how much it costs or whatever. You know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to do is get in the atmosphere. You understand me? To be on a date. You know what I'm saying? But if the things that you more attracted to is the luxury of the place or anything like that, then most likely our energy is not going to match. You know what I'm
But
saying?
you introducing that energy by taking her somewhere like that.
No,
You're
it's not. I mean,
introducing it. Yes, you are. If you take her to a luxurious place and you're saying that your energy is not going to match hers, if that's what she's into, the luxuriousness of the place, then you're part of the problem that you're saying she has because you're introducing her to that. So now, if that's what she's into, the luxury, then she's gonna look at you after that first date and be like, "Oh, well, this is my type of dude because I'm into the luxury." Well, you feeling like,
okay,
no, this just the best situation for right now. This ain't gonna be all the time, which is
okay,
why I
no,
say
no,
that's
okay,
representative shit.
no. What I'm saying is that okay, if we're going to a luxury place to eat, and I'm not saying that this is not something that we can do all the time. But just say I'm coming up and be an asshole and you don't like me, but you like the place that we're going to. So you want to go on a second date, but I'm an asshole. You understand me? It's not about the location. It's about how we converse, how we, you know what I'm saying, how our energy, how our chemistry is. I don't care where we go at.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
now
saying?
the atmosphere that's created for me as a woman takes precedent. It makes a mark on who I'm filling you out of as a man in my mind. Like, okay, comments say no, because I'm a luxury woman, so I want luxury ass man that you introduce me to. That's what they're gonna think. It's not just me. Like, here go another comment. That said it was one up here about a coffee. Oh yeah, we like small, intimate coffee shops and movies on first dates too. And
I mean,
even though that Ruth Chris date may be who a part of who you are, your reasoning for doing it is representative mentality. I seen that in the comments too. But I understand, and instead of saying that it's straight out representative of you, because it is a piece of your personality, is for a first date. The reason why you're presented in that way is in representative mentality. You know what I'm saying? So it might not be that you're coming with the intention to be your representative, but what she takes away from that, because I'm trying to tell you, a lot of women will show up at that first date. Oh, he want to take me to Ruth Chris on the first date. He don't even know if I deserve this. He must don't care. He must got bread. I'm gonna go on and get this free meal. Then it's gonna turn into a situation where she gonna try to see how much she can get out of it.
I mean, if that's how you females look at it, then I can't say that's no, so I can't say nothing about it because that's the way that you all look at it. But what I'm saying is on the first date, if I get to a point that I'm taking a female on the first date, is that I want to get in the best situation possible. You understand me? And not saying that this is not something that's going to be repeated or not. It doesn't. I don't give a damn how the place is or what the place is. If our energy is not matching, then I don't give a damn. You understand me?
So
Like
you would
I'm not representing anything but myself. Know what I'm saying? Now, if you take some, because like I said, I could be an asshole, but I take you to a good place. So you want, I mean, so you want a second date because we went to a good place, but I'm an asshole. Know what I'm saying? I don't
But that's
understand
the
that life.
thing, bruh. But you wasn't an asshole on that first date because you wanted to put her in the best situation. So if you really an asshole and you showed up with your best behavior on, that's a representative of you. Because the truth is you're an asshole. So you're proving my point of what I'm saying.
So you said that I'm not an asshole by the place that I take you? Because I can be an asshole with money. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
So it
there
don't
are
matter.
assholes with money, but if you don't display that asshole, okay, I'm an asshole. I am. I know I am. I can be. It's a part of me. It's in me. But I'm never gonna show up on a first date with my asshole hat wide and on full display. Nobody does that because you haven't earned the asshole in me yet. You haven't done anything to see that part of me yet. So at this first date, you're gonna get the most the best representation of me. Not to say that I'm being fake or phony, but it's gonna be the best representation of me. We all do it. You don't. I'm not gonna show up to the first date and be like, "Listen, I need therapy. I got daddy issues. I got family issues. My mama get on my nerves. My kids running me crazy. I ain't got no groceries in my house. I only came here to eat." Even if that's all the shit that I'm really going through, I'm never gonna come to a first date and present that to you. I'm going to present the best pieces of me to you, and that is representative shit. We all do it. You don't just.
So that I mean that's what I'm a little confused at there, because I mean the good part of you are also a part of you. You just not giving the bad part of you. Know what I'm saying? Because nobody's going to show up to a date and be somebody that they're not. That
No,
is
but
part of them. That's a part of them. They just not going to show you all of them.
okay. Check this out, right? So being a big spender is a part of you, right? But it's not who you are at your core. You will do it. You don't mind doing it. You don't mind spending, spoiling your woman or whatever. But it's not who you are at the core. There's more to you. So if that's the part that you want to own, the part of you that you want to push up and put on display because it looks better, then that's representative shit. You're showing the best part. That's
I
like
mean, I
that.
don't feel that. I don't see how you can be represent somebody that you're not. Know what I'm saying? Because even in like given the situation, if I'm going to if just say I don't got big money like that or whatever, but I got big money like that right now. Know what I'm saying? And I wanna take you on a date to the best place that I can. Know what I'm saying? Not saying that I won't do that if I don't have the money all the time. Know what I'm saying? If I got the money all the time, we can go here all the time. But right now, I got the money today, so I want to take you on the best place I can go. Tomorrow, I may not have it. Know what I'm saying?
Okay, but
But
you're
today,
setting a
I do.
standard of excellence in your relationship that she's going to require you and look for you to maintain, even when you can't. And when you can't, she's not going to have no understanding for that shit because that's not who you shown her you are. At first glance, her first impression of you, oh, he got money, baby. First date, he a big spender. This is who he is. So if we go to the mall and I want a Louis bag or some red bottoms or whatever, the first time he frowned up, will be like, "No, I ain't doing that, shorty." I'm gonna be like, "Well, what happened to the nigga that was big spending on the first date?" Like that's how they're gonna look at you.
Okay, if I mean if that's how y'all see it, then like I said, I can't argue with that, how you see it. But if I'm a dude that and I have a date with a chick that I'm interested in, and okay, I just got paid today. Know what I'm saying? All my bills paid up or whatever. And know what I'm saying? And I got $200 I could go spend on dinner tonight. Then I can do it. I may not have it next week to spend on it. Know what I'm saying? But I have it right now. You
So why
understand me?
would you let your first date be of something that she's gonna get? Because your first date sets the standard of the dates to come. That's all I'm saying. So if you got $200 today, because we got a bonus check or some shit, and you got 200 today to blow on some steak and mashed potatoes and shit, then okay, you got $200 today. but don't let that be the date to set the standard of what her expectation should be and dating you on a long-term basis, because that's not the real expectation. The real expectation on a regular night, boo, we might have to hit up Outback or something. Did you tell her? Did like are you gonna have that discussion with her? I wanted to do something nice. I had a little extra money, so I chose this restaurant because I had a little extra money and I thought that you was a nice young lady that deserved it. So since I had extra money, this is why I chose this place for a date. Are you gonna have that kind of conversation, or are you just gonna allow her imagination to believe that this is the way you serving it up every time?
How can you definitively say that this is not something that could be? I mean, honestly, you can always do that. Like that is not. I mean, a $100 to $200 meal is not something that should, you know what I'm saying, hurt, or that you're going to go out to on all the time. So if this your first date, how often are you going to go on dates like this? You know what I'm saying?
You dating her? That's just the first one. You think after the first one y'all gonna be in a relationship?
Okay, but how? Okay, so from your first date and everything go right, when do you expect the second date?
The second date should be within a week. But somebody said, answer the question, sir. Laugh out loud.
Answer what question?
Answer what question? Because I don't remember the question either.
Well, I mean,
yes, many people do that every day. Consistency is the key.
So, okay, what I'm saying is, how often are you? Okay, so do you expect to go to Ruth Chris every day?
If that's the expectation that you set. I mean,
okay. So okay. So if we go on a date and we go get ice cream on the first date, so do you expect to get ice cream every day?
I may expect that same level of date. So it'd be like, okay, we went out for ice cream on this date. Maybe we'll go to a coffee shop next time. Maybe we'll go painting with a twist, like little small, cute, quaint dates. Like there's levels to dating, bro, and you pulling out the top level at the first date. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. First of all,
the question was, did you tell her that you can't afford this all the time?
You don't tell it. I mean, what you're gonna say? I can't afford this $100 bill all the time, or $200 bill all the time.
You don't say it like that, but there's a way that you can express that to her without saying it like that.
I'm saying you can afford it, but is she worth it to spend it on her? That's what defines it. Is you can afford it.
Ooh, stop right there. I'm finna bless you. Now you done brought my point back full circle. Now you said, is she worth it to spend that kind of money on all the time? You didn't know if she was worth it to do it the first time. So that's why she would expect you to continue to do it. And that's the only point that I was making.
No, that's because on the first date is really it's to get to know, like you don't know if she is or she ain't. Because what if she is? Know what I'm saying?
Well,
you saying if she ain't. You saying if she ain't, but I'm saying what if she is. I'm not gonna go on a date with somebody that I don't think worth it. Know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna take her on a date I'm not gonna take her on a date, period. Know what I'm saying? You come to the crib. If I don't think you worth it, you can come to the crib all the time. Know what I'm saying?
Remember I told you about that too. Because remember we had this conversation. Women internalize men bringing them into their personal space differently. Like when you say you shouldn't come to the crib, if you mean like she can come and it's just gonna be on some let's smash shit, or do you mean she can come and you maybe gonna cook a little dinner at the crib for her? Cause you be cooking. So you mean like she can come to the crib and you gonna make a little dinner and then y'all handle y'all business or whatever the case may be?
No, what I'm
because
saying
a woman can walk away from that date and feel like, dang, he really into me. He cooked for me. He invited me to his house. He said that shit happens.
No, what I'm saying is if I tell you come to the crib, I don't give a damn what we eat, what we do. If you come to the crib on the first date, then all I'm trying to do is smash. You know what I'm saying? It ain't. I mean, even if I don't smash, then you gave me the wrong impression that I thought I was, and that's all. My mind will be on. You know what I'm saying? So if like, know what I'm saying? Like if you like the crib is always available, but I would rather somebody that I'm interested in. I want to take them on a date. Somebody that I ain't interested
I
in, it comes
understand
to
that. And I'm not knocking you. Okay, I don't know where we having the cross up at. I'm not knocking you for wanting to take somebody on a date. You're supposed to date somebody. You know what I'm saying? I do agree that you're supposed to date, but I just don't think unless you're gonna keep up the Ruth Chris level of dating throughout your dating courtship, then don't start her out on something like that because you don't want to set the expectations of yourself too high. And when you can't meet your own expectations that you placed on yourself, now she has a problem with it. You don't want to put yourself in that situation. That's
hey,
all I'm saying.
okay, so what date you think is most significant that in like during the courtship? Which date is the most important one?
I think the first date is the most important because the one you get to know each other. But it doesn't have to be luxurious. Okay, listen. She said, this is another comment. I don't know if you can see him. Can you see him now? Did you click him?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, you see the bottom one? We don't want to go on a presidential date first few times. Get comfortable to find out if our lights and water is past due. That shows you that you can make poor financial decisions. We like stability too.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to know nothing about your finances on no first date. You know what I'm saying? If you bringing
You
up
know,
finance on the first date, then it's not going to be a second date. You know what I'm saying?
hold on. That's the wait a minute. This conversation that took an interesting turn. So on the first date, what you talking about?
I'm getting to know her. If her finances is shambles, that is not something that I like. Well, I don't want to know that your finances are bad. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Hold on, let me see how I can do that because that is not like I don't want you to say, oh, your light bill overdue or your light. If you're telling me that they are on point, then that's probably cool. But I don't want to know that your shit bad. Or if your shit bad, then we shouldn't even be here. Know what I'm saying? If you tell me your shit bad or your like you're not financially stable or you can't hold your own, you know what I'm saying? Then it most likely it's not going to lead to a second date. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't not saying that I don't want to know that. I hope I don't get into a situation that somebody's in that situation. You know what
Okay,
I'm saying?
she said she was actually speaking about the man's financial trouble. We may find out after the first few exclusive dates, not the woman. So you might have hit a lick. You might have been out here scamming, and when them green dots came through, and that's why you could take me with Chris the first few times. But when that card run out, now we at McDonald's.
Okay, so on the first date, what do you expect? Do you like what do you want from the first date? You know what I'm
What I
saying?
want from the first date is us to really, really get to know each other. Because I feel like at my age, I'm not really, and we the same age. Like I don't feel like we really in the place to be wasting our time, bro. Like for real. So when you said you don't know about finances and stuff, at this point, my first date conversations, I'm asking all the tough questions. I am like, I'm not in a rude way, not in an intrusive way. But in a let's be real about the situation, let's have adult conversation way. We ain't in our 20s no more. We can get to the first favorite color and favorite cereal and favorite ice cream later when we watching Netflix. Right now, at 37, let's talk, my G. How are you doing? How long have you been at your job? Do you have a 401k? How many children do you have? Were you raised in a two-parent household? Were you raised in a one-parent household? Was your mother a single mother? Were you subject to any kind of trauma growing up? Like, let's have real conversations. We're too old to be doing the foo-foo petty bullshit on first dates. The first date is to really dig in and find out all that you can about that person to see if y'all even aligned up to be going on a second date. Like at 37, I date different than I did at 20. You see what I'm saying?
I understand you, but that I mean that ain't like I mean I understand people got different financial situations. You understand me? And some people may cover it up by the way they live and you know what I'm saying how they handle business on a day-to-day basis. But I feel like something that's not permanent, you know what I'm saying, it's not going to be a fixture. I mean, you can ask me all the questions that you want to, you know what I'm saying, because your financial situation it's not gonna hurt me, you know what I'm saying, or make me better. You know what I'm saying? So I would want to know what type of person the person is, first of all. You know what I'm saying? I would want to get to know them, you know what I'm saying, personally. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But
because
that's a part of getting to know them. Like that's a part of getting to know them. Because let me tell you something. If some real talk, a person who is in financial distress or is in a position where they don't know where their next bill coming from, or they don't know how they gonna pay their light bill and stuff like that, right? That's something you should know because real true and honest at our age, she ain't got no business trying to be on no dates with nobody because she ain't in a position to be dating because she got to get her shit together. So that's something that you need to know off rip. Hey, baby, I appreciate you being my company this evening. I
that's what I'm
appreciate you
saying.
being my company this evening. But baby, you really ain't in no position to be dating, boo. Right now, you need to work on yourself, get yourself together. And then after you get yourself together, if I'm still single, maybe we can, you know what I'm saying, date again. But for right now, that's stuff that you need to know, bruh. Because you don't want to waste your time.
Okay. But what I'm saying is the courses that you're referring to, them are preliminary, you know, them are the questions I want to ask before we even get to the first date. You understand me? I would, like I said, the first date is going to be somebody that I'm interested in. You understand me? So I don't.
So that's where we missing paths. So everything that I said that I would ask at the first date, you would ask before you take her on the first date.
Yes, they will be if they're in a situation like that, they will be like eliminated off rip. You understand me? So when we're going on the first date, I'm getting to know the person, not the situation. No, I said not like no, I said I want to know how they will react in certain. No, I want to know what they energy like. Know what I'm saying? Not.
So you already asked her about her financial stability. Yes. You already asked her about her traumas and her shit she got going on over the phone. So after you made it through all of that, then you go on the first date.
Yeah, but I wouldn't ask about no trauma and shit. I don't even know how will you ask somebody about the trauma?
You want me to show you? So like growing up, did you ever experience any like traumatic situations? If so, do you mind sharing one with me?
I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry. I think I'll leave in, man. Like
you would leave
because like what would that tell you about me? Know what I'm saying? That will assist me. Know what I'm saying? You're not my therapist.
Okay, give me an example of a trauma that somebody could tell me, and I'll tell you how that would help me when it comes to you.
Okay, well, the most thing that I hear deep or whatever, it's like a lot of females had got touched when they was young. You think that's something I want to? I mean, something that somebody's going to feel comfortable with on the first date, telling the person that they're on the date with.
Because I understand that. This, like, okay, but even if you, you don't want to pressure nobody to tell you what their trauma is because that could be traumatic to them too. If they're not ready to tell you what it was in its totality, they could tell you yes. And you ask my follow-up question would be, have you dealt with that trauma? Have you gone to therapy? Have you done anything to work with your trauma from your past? That's not a bad question. That's a good question. How are you and your family? That's a good question too.
Yeah, I mean, like I would. That's something I would like to know. How you was with your family, how your kids, or know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like brothers. Like I wouldn't. Also, I wouldn't get deep into nobody because this, like I said, this is a first date. Like, how much do you? Only thing that I'm trying to know is there going to be a second date? Is there enough there for it to be a second date? You understand me? I'm not trying to know the whole life because, like, how comfortable are you going to be telling me all this stuff? How much money? You gonna ask about how much money they make?
If I was raped to touch, I can answer that question without telling you that. You know what I'm saying? I can say yes. I've had traumatic, you know what I'm saying, experiences in life, and I actually have dealt with them. I started therapy when I was younger. I believe in therapy. Do you believe in therapy? It's a conversational piece.
What if they have it though?
if
You know
they
what I'm
haven't
saying?
dealt with it,
Then you're gonna trigger something in them that, you know what I'm saying? That
then you
that's
know
them.
if asking a simple question can trigger them to that place, then that's somebody that you know got mental health issues that they need to work on.
No,
Do
you
you
gonna
really want to continue to date them?
no, you gonna throw a guard. I mean, most likely gonna throw a guard up. You know what I'm saying? But that's not necessarily mean that that's them. It's now I got to protect myself because of something that happened to me in the past. You know what I'm saying?
Well, why are
So,
you asking the question mean that they got to protect themselves from you?
because you don't know this person, it's a first date. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But
Like, you
I'm
don't know
saying
nobody
though, like,
objective
why would they feel? I don't understand. I don't understand how asking about past traumas, not asking, I'm not saying ask the details or force her to give you the details, but just be like, have you, what I'm saying? Have you ever been through something really traumatic? And sometimes a way to ease it in is to be like, what I'm saying? Growing up, I dealt with a lot of, what I'm saying, traumas and stuff. And I didn't even realize that I had until I got older and I started seeking therapy and stuff. Do you go to therapy? Have you ever experienced, traumas in your life? It's ways to have a conversation that don't feel intrusive and don't feel like right now, because of the way that we're having this conversation, I can see how asking those questions can sound intrusive, but it's in truth flowing conversation. There's ways to ask that doesn't feel harsh or intrusive. Like there's ways to do it.
well, on the first date, okay. I don't feel that we should be getting that deep into, you know what I'm saying, like that could trigger certain emotions in you. That'll trigger sadness or anger or, you know what I'm saying, anything like that. I mean, and it may be that may be where we differ at. You know what I'm saying? I want to know the good things about you. You know what I'm saying? So I could deal with the. You know what I'm saying? If I think the good things are better than your bad things, then I know how to deal with your bad. Know what I'm saying? Like I don't. Okay, if you telling me off rip, know what I'm saying? Then you throw up a defense mechanism off rip when I'm asking you how, know what I'm saying, about a traumatic experience that you had, and you throw up a defense mechanism. Everything after that is going to be defensive. Know what I'm saying? But if I get to know the good about you, know what I'm saying? In know what I'm saying? And I know that this is an experience that you had that know what I'm saying have shaped or have formed a certain way in you. But know what I'm saying? It's so much good in you that I think this is something that we can deal with, that we can work on, that we can, know what I'm saying, that I can help right here. But if I get to know the bad part of you off rip, I'm not going to never get to know the good part of you. Know what I'm saying? Because it's not going to be a second date. Know what I'm saying?
But at the end of the day, once you find it out, you're still gonna leave, right? So why
No,
not find out early and don't waste no time? Okay,
they don't.
let me ask you this: are you dating for fun or dating for a mate? Because that could possibly.
I mean, when you, I mean, at this point in life that you're, I mean, you dating for with a
I'm
purpose.
asking
You know
you
what I'm
based on the question, based on the conversation that we're having, and the answer and the dialogue that you're giving me about the first date. I'm asking you: are you dating for fun, or are you dating for a mate to find a mate?
Okay, when you say fun, what does fun mean? Like I don't know how you
You're
date.
just dating to have a good time, meet people. You can find good companionship with serial dating. Like you can find people that's cool to hang out with, that's cool to go do stuff with. You want your boys going out of town, they bringing their old ladies. You can find somebody that you can take with you. She might not be your old lady, but she could be a good companion because y'all been dating for a while. Like that's
I'm
just fun
saying,
dating.
okay, okay. So you think you know that on the first date? You think you know if this is a
No, no,
situation
no, no.
that,
Yeah, you know what your intentions is on the first date.
but
You know
I'm
if
saying,
you're
but
dating for fun or if you're dating for to find your
I
soulmate.
think you always date for fun. Like you don't go into a situation saying, okay, this is gonna be my mate. You're gonna date for not, I ain't gonna say for fun, but you're dating to get to know this person, to know if you want to continue, or if on the first date you say that, okay, yeah, this she seemed like a good chick, but it's not gonna go, don't say, to the next level. We're gonna have fun, so we're gonna continue. We might continue to date, but I don't know. I mean, but we may not go to the next level with it. Know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay,
I
I
don't know if
think
you're
you
going
misunderstanding
into.
what I'm saying. I know at this point right now in my life, I'm dating to find a mate. So if I'm going on a dates with you, I'm going on dates with people that are interested in me, and I'm going to ask the line of questions to see if they would be something that I would consider in a long-term mate. And if they don't fit that, I'm not going to waste my time on frivolous dates.
Okay, so how would you know somebody interested in you? Because they said, or before you go on the date, before you go on the first date, how would you know somebody interested in you? You know what I'm saying? Only
Well,
way
the
you know
fact
is
that
by
they
the
actually
energy that
okay,
they
but
give.
when you conversing with someone and then they be like, okay, well, I want to take you out. Then they got to be interested. They want to take you out. If they ain't interested in you, why would they want to take you out? I ain't asking to take no nigga out on no first date. So for me to be on this first date, he had to be interested enough to ask me on the date.
But you said so he interested enough for fun or date. Do you know if he dating for fun or for a
No,
mate
but I
before
will find out.
like before the first date or on the first date?
If I find out before the first date, then we won't be on the first date because I'm not dating for fun. And I'm not gonna waste his time.
I don't know. I mean, like I said, like anybody that I do go on a date with or whatever, you know what I'm saying, is fun. Like I'm going like
No,
I'm
no,
not going
no. You
I'm
want
not
to have fun on the date, but your long term goal, I want to have fun on a date. I do. A date should be fun. It should be conversational. It should be a good experience. Now, with that being said, I'm still trying to find out if you have the qualities in a man that I would could see myself with long term.
but
I'm still trying to find that
how do you
out
know that?
because my purpose in even going on dates is I'm trying to find or hope that my husband finds me. You see what I'm saying? I'm not just dating for thrills. I'm not just dating to meet people and hunch and all of that. That's not what I'm out here for. So that's why I said I'm dating with a purpose at this point, and my purpose is to find my husband. I'm not dating just to have fun. Like when I was 20 years old, you could have been ugly, but long as you was cool, let's hang out. I don't really think you the cutest and your job raggedy, but that's okay. I ain't got shit to lose. I'm in my 20s. Let's have fun. I'm not there no more though. Now I'm looking for something more solid and more serious. So if I'm not seeing those qualities that I would look for in a husband in you, and as I talk and get to know you, then I wouldn't continue to date after I felt like I've seen enough. You see what I'm saying? But some people continue to date the person because they're not looking to be married. They just looking to have fun. They looking for companionship. They got somebody, they got a cut buddy on dial that they can just call and they can hang out and they can do their thing and they go about their business and they know that they ain't really in a relationship. They just chilling, they dating. Like that's your boo thing. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think like the best situations is when like you don't have no expectations, you know what I'm saying? And it turns into something beautiful. You know what I'm saying? But like if I go into a situation saying that okay, this gonna be my wife or something like that, and like I think I go in with the wrong intentions on rip. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know this person on rip.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not what I'm saying. I think you really misunderstanding me. I'm not going on this date being like, you're going to be my husband. No, I'm just going to find out if you have those qualities that I would look for in a husband.
But how do you know that before the first date?
You have to ask questions and get to know this person. You have to ask the tough questions. Listen, like the comments say, why waste time only knowing the good side first? Because as soon as you trigger that person and the bad side comes out, then the happy ship sails and you don't waste the time.
But why to get to know the worst of a person and then and never get to know the good side of the person? I rather get to know the best side of someone. So if or when the bad side come out, then that's when I make a decision. Because off rip, if the bad person come out, I'm never going to get to know the good side. You know what I'm saying? And this could be a wonderful, you know what I'm saying, person that got everything that I want. But I don't get
But
to
it's
that
never.
point.
But guess what? You can see the wonderful side of her, but guess what though? That bad side is still in there. And when
Yeah,
you find it out,
I don't expect nobody to be 100% of what I want. You know what I'm saying? And if you
that's
go into
true.
any
That's
situation,
unrealistic. I agree. That's unrealistic. Nobody's gonna be 100% of what you want. You're not gonna find a perfect person because nobody's perfect.
so and if that bad side is a strong 10%, a strong 20%, but she got 80% of the qualities that I like. You know what I'm saying? And but I get to see the 20% first before the 80. You know what I'm saying? Then it's dead off rip. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
let's say you okay, let's do it your way. You get the 80%, right? And you
Yeah.
fall in love. And then when you finally find out that 20% are bad, and you find out that one of those qualities is one of your deal breakers. Now what?
I mean, how strong is the deal? Like what is it? It
A
can't
deal
be
breaker
20%.
is not. We're
I
not
mean,
gonna go into semantics
if,
about this, bro. A deal
no,
breaker is a deal breaker.
if it's a deal breaker, then that means that she's not 80%. You know what I'm saying? Like if she does something that's a deal breaker for me, is she doesn't possess 80% of what I want. You know what I'm
Bro, you
saying?
just said if she got 80% of what you want, but 20% is bad, and you don't want to find the bad stuff first, you rather see the 80. Okay, you got your 80 or good. Now you this 20 got to show up, bro. It ain't
But
gonna hide.
20% won't be a deal breaker for me then. Like how can 20% override my 80? You know what I'm
So
saying?
you would overlook one of your deal breakers because 80% of her is good.
No, I went and overlooked that, but within the 80% that I have is like
Okay,
none.
let me break it down different because sometimes it helps when you paint a picture slowly. I'm gonna paint this like painting silk. All right. What's a deal breaker for you? Like something that you absolutely positively ain't with.
Um, I really don't. I really like smoking cigarettes.
Smoke cigarettes. That's a good one. Now, let's say you met a chick, right? Y'all might have met. Let's say you met her at the casino. You go to the casino.
Not really.
What's somewhere you can hang out at? The studio. Maybe you seen her in the studio. Maybe she do music on the side. And then you find out that she also she do real estate. She's selling houses, right? She doing her thing. You see, she also trying to work on multiple streams of income. She also like trying to learn the stock market and shit like that. And then y'all exchanging tips because you got your boat to life clothing line. Shout out to boat to life. And you doing your thing. You doing your entrepreneurship. You got your regular job, and you got other shit going on the side. You trying to develop your multiple streams of income. That's somewhere that I know is a strong point for you. Y'all like minded. Y'all gelling right there because that she's speaking your language, prosperity, generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? Those are the things that y'all dealing with. She only got one child, you got your two boys, so that's not a big deal. Baby daddy ain't problematic. Her child is respectful. Y'all children get along well. It's all going well. And then you stay the night at the house or whatever. From time to time, she stay at your house. Y'all still don't live together, but y'all cohabitate from time to time between her place and your place. Y'all having a good time. About 3-4 months go by, and one night y'all have a little disagreement, not really an argument or whatever, but y'all have a little disagreement, a little spat or whatever. Nothing big, nothing major. And she go on the balcony and she light up a cigarette, and you be like, "Dang, you smoke cigarettes?" And she be like, sometime when I get stressed out or whatever, but it's nothing major. Now there go that 20%, and that's a deal breaker for you. Now, what do
Oh,
you do in that moment when she's smoking that cigarette on your balcony?
well, first of all, if we date, if she smokes cigarettes, I'm pretty sure to come up way before. You know what I'm
Here
saying?
you go. You always gotta. Why
I'm
I
saying,
gave, I presented you a scenario because I knew somebody that I was around for a year and a half, and I did not know they smoked cigarettes. So
but the things that I don't like about cigarettes is the smell, the like when I know what I'm saying when we intimate or anything like that. And I'm pretty sure we're 3 months in, them things will present itself. You know what I'm saying? But like that's a deal breaker for me. But I don't think we'll get to that point. You know what I'm saying? If she smokes cigarettes, I think it will come up way before 3 months. You know what I'm saying? and that's something. The
But
cigarette
she don't
thing.
smoke them all the time. She just smoke them when she get a little agitated, a little, you know what I'm saying? This y'all first spat. She
Well,
ain't been agitated with you before.
she don't really smoke cigarettes then. Know what I'm saying?
So you
But
can forgive that cigarette. So you'll overlook you'll overlook your deal breaker because you don't think she does it all the time because that's your first time seeing it.
no, okay. If she smokes cigarettes, I mean, like I said, I think it'll present itself before then. But if she says she only smokes cigarettes when she get agitated or whatever like that, you know what I'm saying? But in a week and it comes to light, and I like, okay, you can't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? If she's willing to stop smoking cigarettes, then it's a go for me. You know what I'm
So what
saying?
if her response is you can't tell me what I can do, baby? I'm grown, just like you.
Then that's fine. I don't want to tell her to, you know what I'm saying, not to do that. I mean, because that's a bad. I hate cigarettes anyway. Like I hate like with a passion. You understand me? But if you present the things that I do like, you know what I'm saying, if the good outweigh the bad, I'm not here for you smoking cigarettes. But if you're willing to give up cigarettes, then we can continue to, you know what I'm saying, proceed. You know what I'm
Okay, but
saying?
if she's not,
Then it's dead. It's a
so
wrap.
then you how do you feel about the time that you spent with her and really digging her? You wasted 4 months essentially.
I don't feel like nothing is a waste. You know what I'm saying?
You feel it's a learning lesson?
I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Every time, like everything, either a blessing or a lesson in my life. You understand me? When you come in, I'm always learn something. You know what I'm saying? So, like I don't know. That's a deal breaker for me though. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're not willing to get that up, because I mean it's a lot of different reasons why, but no. If you're not willing to
I
get it
feel
up,
you, but like she said, like it's not something I do all the time. A pack of cigarettes can last her 6 months. You know what I'm saying?
over there one cigarette. Like I mean, I don't like cigarettes. That's a deal breaker for me. You know what
And
I'm
see
saying?
me, I just find out if you smoke cigarettes on the first date, so I don't have to get caught up, and my children don't have to meet her children, and then his children. I'm talking about her children. I'm still talking like I'm
So
talking
you
about
gonna
you, but
ask?
my huh?
So you gonna ask do you smoke cigarettes?
Yes.
That's a weird ass question to ask somebody though.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Listen, I have an auntie that I grew up with. I didn't even know she smoked cigarettes until one day I was at her house and I was like, "What? She had a cigarette in her hand?" I know her my whole life, and she was like, "I smoke them sometimes." And still to this day, it's just sometimes she don't smoke cigarettes like that. It's very rare. I can count on my hand how many times I've seen her smoke them.
Well, she don't smoke cigarettes really. Then she,
But you said one cigarette.
yeah, I'm saying, but she don't like. If you smoking cigarettes that rarely, then you're not a cigarette smoker. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but you do it, but the fact that she even lights up one is your deal breaker. So
Like
that's a
that.
no.
What? Yeah, that's a deal breaker for me. But I'm saying, but she's not a cigarette. Like if I smoke weed, I don't smoke like that. But if I smoke weed like once a year or something, I'm not a weed smoker. I don't smoke weed though. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't.
I feel you. I'm not. I feel you. I hear you. But at the end of the day, if weed smoker ain't if that's not her deal breaker, then it don't matter that you smoke weed from time to time.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that I wouldn't like the chick that I'll be interested in. I don't think that'll be something because something that they would do because of the health risks and things like that. I like I don't think the type of female that I like will like that either. You know what I'm saying?
So there's personality traits that a cigarette smoker and a non-cigarette smoker have.
Well, the thing is that it's an addiction. You know what I'm saying? If you possess an addiction to me, something that you can't overcome, then that's just kind of like weak to me.
Okay, boom. Now listen. I'm finna help you out. Now I'm finna jump on your side because, like we just established, if she only smoke them when she get upset, and it's she's not a cigarette smoker. She smokes cigarettes, right? Then
Yeah.
that's not an addiction. She's not addicted to them. So therefore, you should be able to stay with her because she's not addicted. That's just something she do from time to time. So if the addiction portion is what turns you away from it, she's not addicted because you've been with her for 4 months. This is the first time you've seen her smoke a cigarette. Addicted people, they gotta go on cigarette breaks every hour and a half out the door.
Yeah, but that's just part of it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of more other shit. You know what I'm saying? That go into that. Well, I just say like my old boy, you know what I'm saying, the last days of my daddy life, you know what I'm saying, I feel like that's what killed him. You know what I'm saying?
You
So
think
that's,
cigarettes did? So see
I
that.
mean, it played a part in it, you know what I'm saying? And the smell
So
just triggered me. You know what I'm saying? It just put me back into that place. And I used to smell it with my old boy. So I don't want to be put in that situation that I got to reminds me of, you know what I'm saying, something that traumatic to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'll stay away from that. So
and that's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. It's a trigger for you. And that's why it's good to find out triggers in the beginning so that you don't be in a position where you're triggered later. That's all I was saying, bro. You still can't see my point after you just helped me
hold
prove
on.
it.
I mean, because we're because I mean we kind of veered away from, you know what I'm saying, the first date being a representative joint. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think that's the like.
Okay, we
You know
can
what
agree
I'm
to
saying?
disagree on that part. But let's get to the part where it's good to find out the triggers on the first date. Now you see why. You find out the triggers early.
But how you gonna find out the triggers? Like you don't know what triggered them. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, we had hour and 16 minutes and I find out a trigger.
I'm saying, but I always said that though. Like that ain't something new. Like I always said the cigarette joint. You know what I'm saying? Like the cigarette, like that's not a secret.
Bro, you know what this feel like. You will not just tell me I got a point. You gonna fight to the death.
No, I'm saying, but I'm saying like the cigarette joint. You know what I'm saying? It got a lot of like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of shit that goes with it. But my old boy is one of the things that the reason why is a trigger. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
But
important. And I think that that's something that a woman should know about you up front. Because think about it. What if she don't know that? And she invites you to her mama's house for a barbecue, everybody over there smoke cigarettes, you gonna feel triggered and uncomfortable. That's why it's good to
so you
know
gonna
certain
ask,
shit up
so
front.
you gonna ask about their mama? Do their mama smoke cigarettes too?
Why not?
Hell, I mean,
I
I
mean,
don't
I
know.
might not
It's
think
some stuff
that
that you just
question
got to find out.
verbatim, but there's nothing wrong with asking that question. But like, do you smoke cigarettes? Did anybody in your family smoke cigarettes? Like, is that, you know what I'm saying?
That ain't something that you really ask. You know what I'm saying? That shit like help you information. That like you gotta
Helpful,
find shit
bitch.
out.
We ain't at work. That's you
I'm
getting
saying
to know somebody.
I said like helpful information. Like that stuff that you don't ask. You know what I'm saying? Give out like that. You know what I'm saying? That shit that you gotta find out. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? First date is not representative. It's just that you learning a different side of this person. You know what I'm saying? Because on the first date, you're gonna meet. You're meeting this person. You know what I'm saying? You just meeting a different side of them. You know what I'm saying? And it may
I
be
don't think
something
that
that's
that's
the
a side. I think
same
that's a piece of who they can be, and that's
yeah.
representation.
So okay,
When
that's
you
what
go
I want
on a
to say
job
too.
interview, you take your representative. You take your hard working representative. You take your good speaking representative. You take your best dressed representative. You
So
take
who?
your ironing
Okay, who
clothes
are they
representative.
then? Okay, so
Huh?
who who is the person? Because when you go to work, you are a representative. When you go on the first date, you're going to be a representative. When you go to church, you're another representative. Like
Why
all of these
you gotta be a
representatives.
representative at church? You should be yourself.
So you gonna go in there and be cussing and shit.
Well, I don't cuss at church. You're right, I don't.
Okay.
But my daddy know. My daddy, the pastor, he know that I cusses, and I'm pretty sure he done told his members that I do too.
Well, these different representatives, all different forms and you know what I'm saying, factors, all go into who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not the same person at my dog house that I am at my mama house. You know what I'm saying? I don't you know what I'm saying? I don't cuss in front of my mama. You know what I'm saying? I don't cuss in front of none of my dog mamas. But
So
you know,
you present yourself as a nigga that don't cuss to your mom.
No, because I think it's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So you don't show her that
That's
you a
not
disrespectful nigga.
I mean, in front of my dogs, I tell my dog like about some little chicks out the bang and shit. But I'm not for to talk like this in front of my old lady girls. You know what I'm saying? These are people. All these people just make up me. You know what I'm saying? You're not 100% you everywhere you go.
I'm
You know
not
what I'm
gonna
saying?
tell you that I don't understand your point. I do. I hear what you're saying. I feel like you're saying that just because it's not me all the time doesn't mean that it's not a part of me. It's not how I truly feel about a certain situation. And I agree with that. But I just want you to know that whoever you present yourself to be at first, it sticks. It's like first impressions. A first date is a first impression of what dating you is. Not
Well,
talking to you, but of what dating you is.
okay, well, okay. So let me. What she said, which representative can you maintain? You know what I'm saying? So if we're going on the first date, so are you more interested in the place that we go or what you eating? Because I can feed you all the time. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you, because that's all we go ahead to do is eat. It don't matter how much goddamn the steak costs. I can feed your ass all the time.
But
You know
to me, the first date ain't about the food and it ain't about the place or what I eat.
Oh, exactly. So why is it an issue that if I take you to a place that I like to take you at, that, you know what I'm saying, that you may deem that the female may see deem expensive or whatever, but this is somewhere that I want to eat at though. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't go.
So
I
that's
wouldn't
why
go
we
there.
asked, would you discuss that at the table? Like, would you say, like, you know what I'm saying? I just felt like I just wanted a good steak or something tonight. Would you say that? Or would you say, um, or
But
would you
this,
say, or would you just ignore it and allow her to believe that this is how you eat all the time? Because remember, this is her first time going out to dinner with you.
you're not going to take them somewhere where you go at all the time. You're going to take them somewhere where you don't go all the time. What's
Well,
the
why
reason?
wouldn't you? Because she's getting to know you. So show her where you eat at all the time.
Well, I'm taking to the little soul food joint around the corner all the time.
That's the first date. Take me to the soul food joint around the
Oh
corner.
man,
That's
this
the
is a
first
date.
date. That's
No,
a
this
true representative of you on an all the time
no, it's
basis, on a more consistent basis.
no, it's not. No, it's not because I mean I don't want to show you what I mean not show you, but I don't like if I'm willing to go on a date with you, I don't want to go to the places. I don't want you to just only experience the date. I want to experience the date also. This is an experience for me also. So I want to go somewhere. Okay, they got good steaks there and shit. I want you to eat good. I want to eat good too. So I'm not going to take you to somewhere where I go at all the time. You know what I'm saying? I went there with my little boy the other day. You know what I'm saying? So I want to take you somewhere where I'm going to like the experience also. And then what if you do become my wife? I want my first date to be special. I want you to remember this. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Come on now. Come on now. You feel me?
I have no more energy. I would just leave it like this. We're gonna agree to disagree, bro.
That's cool.
I definitely I understand what you're trying to say, and I agree to a certain degree. But just know that perception is not always reality. And if you take somebody somewhere that, like Ruth Chris, this, just like the comments say, who's to say that her only experience with Ruth Chris is when she met you? Other niggas might have took her to Ruth Chris. You know what I'm saying? Or people, whoever could have took her to Ruth Chris. So with that being said, you don't want to give up the perception like this how you serving it up on dinner dates all the time, because to her that perception can become reality in her mind. So when the next time you try to take it to the little hole in the wall soul food joint, she gonna be like, oh, Prime 112 ain't had no openings. Because
Okay,
in
so
her mind, you serve it up Ruth Chris style all the time. Perception is not always reality.
I
So be
don't know.
careful of how you allow people to perceive you.
I mean, I don't know how you could make that determination on one date though. You know what I'm saying? This is a first date where I want to take you. Like, okay, just say for instance, also, I don't eat seafood. Know what I'm saying? But if the chick that I'm going on a date with, she loves seafood, I take her to a seafood joint. Know what I'm saying? But that don't mean that we
so you're doing it. Okay, but then she would know that at the date because you're not gonna order no seafood because you don't eat it. But she'll be like, "Oh, you getting chicken?" And you be like, "Yeah, I don't eat seafood. I did this for you because you told me that you love seafood, so I wanted to make this date special for you." Now her perception of you is you're thoughtful and you kind and you thought about what she enjoyed for this date, and that's gonna go way further with her. She's not going to think you took her to this expensive seafood restaurant because you just like to break bread. She's going to know that you did that with purpose. You see what I'm saying?
So we can't do the same thing with Chris.
If you're going to, but the point we asked you an hour ago, you're going to tell her that this is not an all the time thing.
Oh, I'm saying, okay, like I've been saying a long time ago also, this is not something like, this is something that could be done all the time. You know what I'm saying? But it's determined on you. Like if there's going to be a second date or not. The place, I don't care where the place is. If this is Ruth Chris is something you want to eat every day, then we can go eat Ruth Chris every day. You understand me? So it's all dictated on you and how this first date go. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like, we could go to fucking Chili's. You know what I'm saying? And if the date go well, we can go to Chili's all the time. Like I don't care where we're at. If it's the reason I say, I mean, I ain't even say Ruth Chris, you said Ruth Chris, but to a luxury joint like that, because this is a dating atmosphere. You don't want to go into a place where people in there like not really on dates. Know what I'm saying? Like you want to go to somewhere that somebody got the same energy that you got. Know what I'm saying? They taking their old lady out, they intimate. Know what I'm saying? You don't want the next table over to be little kids over there, know what I'm saying, splashing water, yelling, crying, and all that shit. Know what I'm saying? That ain't what you want to do on your first date. That's a bad experience to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right. Our audio cut off at 60 minutes. So they missed all of the last 30 minutes on the audio. But they can always check it out on YouTube. I'll just say this. Perception is not always reality. So when you go on dates with people, regardless of how good of a time they show you, don't think that that's representative of what you're going to get all the time. So continue to date and get to know them because everybody doesn't have the same mind frame when it comes to dating. That's the best way to wrap it up. That covers all the bases, and that's how it is. So until next time, keep your red cups full. Keep your prayers up for Texas. We should have said that at the top. Pray for Texas. I pray that everybody out there is doing okay and that they find warmth and they get it fixed to the problem soon. But until next week, bro. Cheers. We ain't even got our red cups, so we fraudulent tonight. Yeah, go quick.